Hello?
Hello. Is Xander around?
He might be soon, but he wasn't.
Okay. Because I need his help.
Help? With what? If you don't mind me asking.
Writing the invitations for my event. The people that were going to write it fell through, and I am horrible at writing things. Who would have thought?
I see.
Barbarian not good at writing things, right?
He might be around soon. You can come up and see if he makes an appearance.
Alright. How are you doing today?
I'm alright.
Well, alright's better than bad, I guess.
Oh. Xander? He's also nervous.
Huh. Hey, Xander.
What?
Sorry, I just woke.
Yeah. Teach that
I
one
see.
lesson. I need more help than just sending those letters.
Oh, I see. Yes, no problem. How can I help you, my friend? You need me to send it?
I need
Write it?
someone who's good at writing, yeah.
I can do both.
Cash, you took my pillow, and I don't
Awesome.
want to take it from you.
And I brought some sort of payment, some dragon powder, and some fragments.
Oh, well, shit, I'll take it.
He's paying very well, apparently.
What do you mean, very well? How well?
If he's paying, if he's asking you, no, he just said that he's brought rune or fragments of power and dragon powder, so he's already paying well if he's brought any at all.
Yes, I would agree.
Here, let's give you those now.
Oh, one more thing I have to ask. Do you have a seal that you use? Anything specific?
No, I've never made one.
Okay, I'll see what I can do with it.
Oh, okay. Here.
No, they haven't said anything. We've got plenty of gold,
Thank you
I
very
think.
much. That's very... I'll get right on this. You still set for the same date?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect.
I should up my fee. Your fee is a lot, dude.
How have things been?
Oh.
Pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's good.
No, just, once you're done, Xander, if we could speak up top, that would be good.
Right.
There's some things we're
Sure.
concerned about.
Okay, great.
Oh. Hope everything's alright.
Yeah, me
Things are a
too.
little bit strange.
Oh.
Yes,
I think you'd get fired if you did that.
Tigger's experiments got out last night and caused a bit of a mess.
Oh dear.
I don't know if they did get out. That's another thing we could talk about.
Oh. Okay, looks like there's a lot to discuss then. Perfect. Can't wait to deal with this, whatever this is.
I guess yeah, it's fun. You need any extra help dealing with any kind of weird experiments that could happen?
Well, he's apparently sober right now. This needs to be angled slightly differently. Who put this here? Space for the heart, man. Tiger looks pink and I love it. It's just a... And how much you pay for it? Oh, last chance. Oh man, I should really get that one. The other day there was a pile of towels for like $5. That's so dumb. So dumb, man. So dumb. I should get the Argosian Observatory though. So a lot of this right here. These, I think those tiles and this and stuff. Like, it's just a really nice build piece. It goes with the Argosian stuff. Like, when the Turanian additional stuff comes out, I want that one. And probably the extra storm glass. You know, for eventually when I do my own builds. But... like, it has all these pieces... They're pretty. That's really cool. Door. I don't know which of these has the like domey ceilings. Probably the inside of these, I guess. I don't know. Wonder what the later. If I don't forget.
Yes. If you see a demon horse, Do not approach it if it is in water.
Oh, the Kelpie.
Why is that?
For some reason, it has some sort of control over the water.
Oh.
It lured 2 of mine into a trap and...
Is everything okay? Where'd he go?
Hello?
Is Xander still with you?
Yes, I'm still here.
Man, I'm drinking one of these Oreo Coke Zeros. It's so weird.
I guess they must be getting anxious. I must have done something bad. What have I done now, huh?
I'd like to speak to you. Wait, is the Vul down there?
Zavul is down here, yeah. I'm getting some sort of treatment here. Do you feel it? Them judging me in some way?
A little bit.
Oh, I do not judge you, brother. You have no idea who the fuck you are.
I don't think anyone's saying that.
Me, I'm a bit annoyed from somebody who was here previously. But with you, no.
Who's pissed you off?
Oh, you could take a guess.
Or formerly slimy friend?
Yes.
I see. What did he do to upset you, huh?
Can we speak upstairs with...
Okay. No, Keg, I'm sorry.
I can come back later if you, because we're talking private.
Sure. Yes. It looks like we have to have this talk, whatever it is. Upstairs we shall go. I'll see you out, low Keg.
Yeah. I could just wait down below if you don't think it's going to take too long.
I don't know if it'll take too long. Feel free to wait.
Hopefully others will stop by so you won't be waiting alone.
It's alright.
I'll be back soon.
Yep, see you in a bit.
Oh boy. How are you feeling, Xander?
I feel fine.
I see. So, part of the reason why Zavul is annoyed is I'm assume it's due to what Sark suggested when he was just here. But it is in regards to concern and I don't think he's poisoning anything. He just rightfully concerned. There's an odd smell. Seems like something is leaking out of your workshop. I wanted to make sure you were aware. I guess it's making people lightheaded.
I'm aware, yes. It's nothing to be too concerned about, as long as you don't stay there for too long.
I see.
It should resolve itself in a few days.
Alright, well, Sark had suggested that we run up there and see what, make sure something hadn't tipped over. I told him that we'd just be waiting for you. It's, like I said, we just wanted to wait and make sure that we spoke to you before we did anything.
Yes, well, let's not just say run up there.
There are
More
dangerous
this,
things
that.
out
Well,
there.
yes, obviously, in order to get through a locked door, there are things that you have to do.
Yes, but let's be honest of what he's saying. As you don't want me to overplay things, let's not downplay them either.
I'm not downplaying them. I'm in the middle of a conversation. But since I'm apparently doing it wrong, go ahead. Say whatever you like. You were
I
right there. It's not
understand
like I'm trying to pretend that something didn't happen.
I understand the concern. However, it's just a byproduct of something I was working on. It's not dangerous, as I said, as long as you don't spend too much time in it, it's fine.
Very well.
However, going up there to
No,
look for
I was-
answers, now that is dangerous. I know that you wouldn't, but just if someone does suggest something like that, I would hope it would give you pause. If you don't know what you're looking for up there, you can end up finding something that you didn't want to find.
I have no intentions of going up there. You're sure that you're feeling fine?
Yes, I'm feeling fine.
Right. The guard said that you were sleepwalking and that you couldn't be woken from that state.
They may have been over-exaggerating. I'm sure I was perfectly fine.
If you say so.
There's no need for concern. I am here, unharmed. There's nothing up there that would hurt anyone else.
Anyone else, so it's hurting you?
Not necessarily, no. Not physically, at least.
I see.
There are sacrifices that I must make, and I'm not talking about ritual sacrifice of another person. Things that I must give in order to be given things in return.
I won't pretend to know. But very well, if you say you're fine, then you're fine, I guess. Just given strange smells and the words of the guards, I believe there was cause for concern. Wanted to make sure that you were all right.
I am well. If it becomes a problem that I need help with, I will let you know. For now, everything is under control.
We did go speak with Boomer tonight. I'm still not really sure what to think of how that went. They did indicate, though, that if you were to have further dealings with them, that they'd be requiring a written apology.
That will not happen.
Which we told them, so I suppose there will be no further dealings between you. But he was quite offended that you did not show up for your appointment. And he insisted that you had known that there was some creature to be dealt with, as he put it, and Xavier chose to deal with it alone.
Savior? Don't really excuse, but did you tell him why I did?
No, of course not. I said that there were extreme circumstances that arose that took your attention away from it. Stuff that had to be addressed, but I did not give any details. Civil was right there.
What else did you learn?
Not entirely much, other than he said that he said he spoke to you, the creature that you were supposed to be helping deal with, correct? Do you recall this?
He did, yes. He wanted me and Xavier specifically.
Yes, he said that since you did not show up and Xavier ran away, he had to get help from his other neighbors to assist, and I'm assuming that is... I think it was something like Shaitan Abelard, the doctor. Those such. They said that they had slain it as it has been slain before, but it separated into multiple... said brain-like creatures and slithered into the caves beneath the cemetery. So, I don't really know what to make of that.
It has escaped before, then. It would be the same creature that Dork fought. I have a sample of it up there.
See, I don't know. And then we also, Zavul asked about the thing that Kinrin said that he encountered in the sands. And I'm still not clear if Kinrin encountered a living or semi-living creature or not. Because, well, Boomer said that it would not be one of his creations if it was not dissected and found to have the heart of a Leviathan.
Bit of a flimsy excuse, perhaps, but maybe some truth to it.
It's hard to know what is truth and what is not. He seemed more or less forthcoming about the creature that he's dealing with. That sounds like he believes it might be responsible for the dead rising in the graveyard there. Because he's slain it multiple times at this point.
How did he sound? Did you pay attention to how he spoke?
It sounded as he sounded before when I've spoken with him. He seemed somewhat nervous, though.
Nervous?
Somewhat, yes.
How so?
Just the way he spoke and the way he moved. Slightly. I don't know him too well to be certain.
Then he saw something that unnerved him.
Potentially, I don't know.
That is curious. What could have gotten to him so badly?
I don't know if it's not that creature. Or creatures.
Maybe. Did mention anything else?
Not that I'm recalling at the moment.
Zabul?
He was speaking like he was more high-strung. Like he had more energy than usual. Like he was not as old as he X. His voice changed from what it usually is to a more... How do you pinpoint it? Let me think. These are my creatures. I love them. Very up and down. Inflection going in many different variations. Nervous or not, it does not sound like Boomer usually does.
Are you certain?
Yes.
Very well. Again, I don't know him that well.
Just something to keep in mind, given what we were told, that there may be more of him.
Yes, I just
existing
didn't.
inside the same body.
I just didn't notice anything in particular.
Right.
Because the way he spoke there is how he sounded when I was with him and Abelard at the tower for an hour. Oh, not the tower, the obelisk, I mean.
Now the question is, what do we do?
That's up to you. What do you want? For now, there is.
No animosity. They're not going to be coming after us.
Yes. It is
At least so
just
they
a
say.
standstill.
Yes.
I don't know if I should rest while those things are still there. We're actually not that far from them. We are lucky to be on the volcano. But everywhere around us, we are surrounded by evil. In all directions. I need to know for certain that it's not something that we should be worried about.
Well, in order for you to get back in there without an excessive use of force, you're going to have to write a 200-word apology letter.
I'm not writing an apology. I have nothing to be sorry for.
You're missing the point.
I'm not missing anything. I've already accepted that we'll have to break in.
I see. And how many enemies will we make if we do that?
I'm not sure. There may be other ways to get the information. More clandestine ways. We'll see if we can go about it that way instead. But if that fails, I'm going in there for answers. Or to at least put all of his fucking things to the sword. If I'm not satisfied with how they're contained. The way Xavier described it, it seemed like nothing was keeping them from breaking out. Perhaps that is the answer. Slaying every single one of his children, as he calls them. Slit every single one of their throats and burn their bodies. His research too. Throw it all in the fire. But we shouldn't think too far ahead. We have other options first.
Just seems very extreme.
I don't think it's extreme enough. If this was Tehran, that place would have already been leveled by now. And everyone inside put to the sword.
I am confused. Why does this seem extreme? Can you clear my mind with the way you think? Why is it extreme?
How is it not? To go break into someone else's stronghold and slaughter everything that they have? It sounds extreme to me. It's warlike behavior. It's going to cause more.
Yes.
I'm just concerned about our stability here. What enemies that sort of action is going to make. I'm not telling him not to do it, I'm just expressing my concerns. I think it's a valid thing to have concerns about.
Yes, I'm not belittling you. You do not need to be so defensive with me.
I don't know how else anyone would react to such a question.
The way I see it, we either do something now, or we have to do far more later, and who knows what it will cost. We kill it in its infancy. We deal with the backlash of that. It all depends on how we frame it. The truth is that our cause is just. And those who have sense know this.
Yes, but the beast that he spoke to you about, it is not in its infancy. It's not of his design either. At least that's his words. It is something old that has been there for a long time. I don't know what it really is. He said it was slimy, had tentacles. Wouldn't go much into detail other than it was hurting and consuming his children. Again, they said they slayed it to the point that it broke into many and seeped into the caves below.
Yes, from the sounds of it, this is not something of his doing. It is something that he is facing and trying to defeat. Which is why he spoke to you in the first place.
But he stirred it from its rest. It is old. It was not doing this before. So he is doing something that is awakening it.
The way it seemed to me is that he was playing a game and setting up a test for me and Xavier. That's how I see it.
I can't say that I know.
wrong. Let's let it rest. See what other avenues we can go down to get the information that we want.
Yes, keep a pin in it. We have other things to deal with.
Indeed.
The grounds, they need to be consecrated
What do you mean?
before we can. The site that we chose I've been working there.
What must be done?
Prayer, sacrifice, cleansing rituals. The grounds must be sanctified. It is a slow process. But I've been working pretty hard on it. And putting others to work. Perhaps we should see it very quickly before